Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Welcome all. Thank y'all for coming through. Today we're gonna talk about business, right? And the business that was created for you, right? That's what we're gonna talk about today. All right. So we got until about 8:30, right? Because as it is, I got to get with my class itself. So um, welcome. Hope you learned something today. Okay. Maybe a lot of y'all will start to take life seriously because we're just gonna qualify some stuff today, right? And we're gonna disqualify some things today. Okay. So we're gonna fill in the gap for certain things, right? That I've made a decision on. So I'm gonna educate you guys, right? On the business that was created for you. Maybe if you understand it a lot better, maybe you'll start going about the situation in another way. Okay? I'm just here to state the facts, nothing else. All right? Try to help out a few of y'all a little bit. Peace and love, peace and love. Let me ask y'all a question. How many of y'all want to start your own business? How many of y'all looking to be your own entrepreneur? How many of y'all always wanted to run your own business? Drop a one in your box. So the question today is, Who wanted to learn who wanted a business? And, you know, what do you plan for your business? Right? So you wanted a business, drop a one if you want to own your own business. Business. So who wanted so everybody have a business and it takes funds to run your own business. So let me ask you a question. If a business was created for you and you choose to mismanage that business, then what good is any other business that you create? Huh? So let me show you something. A business was established for you because the only thing they recognize is business, trade and businesses, right? So everybody got this misconception of this whole redemption stuff. You know, it's no secret, right? Because everything that you do is right in front of you. If you just take this a second to just stop trying to fight what you see, maybe clarity will come into you. You know what I mean? Because your feelings don't change the regulations that's set forth. You see what I'm saying? It's either you accept it or you don't. That's your problem. Okay? So I'm gonna show y'all today that we're gonna clear up a lot of these misconceptions out here, right? Are you a business? Yes. Do your trust exist? Yes. Okay? I want y'all to understand that. Everything is about business. Alright? Either gonna learn how to use it or just continue to live the way you're living. You see what I'm saying to you? But they tell you what to do. A secret is something that's never revealed. That means you don't tell nobody. Not your mama, your cousin, your sister, nobody. You understand? That's what a secret is. Only you know, and you'll die with it. You see what I'm saying to you? That's a secret. So anything that's public information, it's not a secret. It's just about people don't read, right? In this life, what people fail to realize is your life started on paper and it ends on paper. You see? No matter which way you cut it, that's just what it is. All right? It's all about acceptance. Some people don't take the time to learn things before they doing it, so they don't know the why. You see what I'm saying to you? Look, you got to treat it like a relationship. All right, you getting to know it. All right, they created it. You have to get to know it. All right, because it's there for you. All right, and one of the things I realized is people are just too destructive. Okay, and one of the things that our community lack is finance. Finance is something that you never understand. Money. Money is another thing that people don't ever understand. Okay? You don't even know what money is if money was looking at you. Right? Type of situation. And that's a problem. Okay? There's all different form of money. And money could be what you make it. Okay? Remember that. Money is what people say money is. Okay? They got a system that they designed for us, right? And though they can't teach you everything, the information is there. Okay? Peace and love. All right? So let's go on this. Okay? So the information is there. All right? There's nothing hidden. Everybody talking about this secret account is, yo, look, the place is set up for business, and either you're going to accept it or not, that's you. All right? So let me show you something. So we're going to go over here. Okay? And we are going to go down to where, and this is a live for educational purposes only, okay? For educational purposes only. Do your own research and come to your own conclusion, okay? Alright? So, so these things these things are very important. Everything right here is important, okay? People don't read. You have to know what you are doing because they tell you these things right here. Nobody read this. Nobody read this. These instructions, right? It tells you. It tells you. So when we go to begin application, right? First of all, let me take you to the trust version, okay? So we can put certain things to rest, right? It said trust is a legal entity that is created under state law and is taxed under federal law. The trust can be created to perform one act or series of acts. Okay? Y'all paying attention? Excuse me. We're going to continue on trust. Revocable trust. It said, a revocable trust is a trust in which the grantor retains the right to revoke and reclaim property that has been placed in the trust. In a revocable trust, the grantor has control of the trust, power to repeal or annul, and will pay the taxes of the trust on Form 1040. See it? U.S. individual income tax return. The grantor will also file Form 1041 in parentheses. U.S. income tax return for estate and trust for information only purposes. Okay? So that's for all y'all gurus out here talking about 1040s don't matter. They're telling you. They created a revocable trust for you. Okay? 1040. Let's look at a 1040. Right? Y'all been filling this out all your life. Okay? That's a Form 1040. Right? Trust document. Alright? Tell you. Right? 1041. Right? Responsible party are the ones that's going to do the 1041. But we're going to get into that later. Right? Just want to show you that this is trust regulations. Okay? So there's no discrepancy. They created a revocable trust for you. Alright? Not an irrevocable trust, because an irrevocable trust don't function that way. Okay? Alright. Let me show y'all something. People don't read. Okay? People don't read. Look. Show y'all something. All type of organizations and structures. Alright? Scroll down and you read. Right? You see this word. You see this word. Conservatorship. Right? If you take out the ship, you got conservator, right? You already know that's related to trust. Okay? Look at the word. I'm just going to breeze through some of this so you can understand this, right? You're going to come back and read these definitions later. Corporation. Corporation. Pay attention. All right? Pay attention. A corporation is a legal entity established by a charter granting it certain legal powers, rights, privileges, and liabilities. Legal power, rights, privilege, and liability. Pay attention. A corporation is a legal entity established by a charter granting it certain legal powers, rights, privileges, and liability. Think about what I'm saying to you and what I ain't saying to you. That's how I'm going to teach you how to think. Okay? It said, and I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to see if you catch it. It says, a corporation can be established by a person or group of people with a charter from the state's Secretary of State after a corporation is created. Pay attention to what I'm about to say now. Follow me. All right? I want y'all to track me. It becomes its own entity and generally has an indefinite lifespan. An indefinite lifespan. That means corporation don't die. All right? Pay attention. Okay? So let's go. Let's go down. I want y'all to look at government, state / local. Okay? And then I want you to look at local government. Okay? I want y'all to remember these things. Alright? I want you to remember these things. Pay close attention. Alright? Alright. So, let's go down a little bit. We are going to look at S Corp. Okay? A corporation is a person or group of people. See the conjunction? Or in connection to person. People and person is one and the same. We're going to talk, you know what? Let's go qualify that for a minute, right? Let me show you. Um, person, an individual, corporation, or any other business organization. B, consumer, a natural person. Everybody always talking about they are natural. They are natural. I'm a natural breathing woman or a natural breathing man, but yo, you still come back as what? A person. Because it said a consumer, a natural, right? Person. So even when you breathe in, you're still classified as a corporation. There's no ducking it. There's no way around it. Okay? You either gonna accept it or you ain't, but it don't change the facts. Alright? Don't change the facts. Alright? Feelings don't change facts. Alright? Creditor, a person. So you see the word person keeps showing up. So it show you whatever they are, you are. You see what I'm saying to you? That's what you got to get in your head. Whatever they are, you are. So you got to learn how to run what they created for you. Right? It's just that simple. There's no difference for you to create this document over there, that document over there, and thinking that it's going to work because you just created something. Okay? They got laws that protect the first trust that they created for you and expect you to utilize it and protect it, not destroy it nor abuse it. You see what I'm saying to you? Because at the end of the day, right? Because we know now that whatever they are, you are, right? But you have to learn to differentiate the fact that, yo, in a transaction, y'all are creating a creditor-debtor relationship with each other. Both of y'all are creditor at the same time because they're a creditor of goods and service. You see? And you are the unsecured creditor that come to them. So what do I mean by that? Let's run through the definition real quick. 16 CFR 433.1. Right? Let's finish it. Creditor, a person who in the ordinary course of business lend purchase money or finances the sale of goods or services to consumer on a deferred payment basis, provided such person is not acting for the purpose of a particular transaction in the capacity of a credit card issuer. Right? Credit card issuer, a person who extends to cardholder the right to use a credit card in connection with purchase of goods or services, right? What is goods? What is goods? What do you classify as goods? Goods could be anything tangible or intangible. You see what I'm saying? What is services? Something that somebody provides to you. You know what I mean? Your light bill company, right? Don't they got workers that come out on the truck and repair your service when it's disconnected? Yes, right? So you see, the thing about it is, first thing you got to understand is you are a debtor to the first corporation that was created for you, and that's your name on paper. Okay? That's a legal fictitious entity that they created, right? So watch this. I'm not done, because we're going back to the IRS definition. It's not what I say, okay? I'm using their definition to get you to understand that they already created something for you. You got to understand who you are transacting with for you to understand that, yo, it's different form of money. You guys in society only know one form of money, and that's the green that you get out of the ATM. You don't know what a promissory note is, that you don't know what a security is. Well, everything that you push out in society is still a security. It's still a promissory note. It is. It still is. But it's still security, because why? The security is the collateral for the note. That means they're attached with each other. You see what I'm saying to you? If you understand Federal Reserve Act Section 16, Paragraph 2, such collateral security thus offer shall be no draft bill of exchange. You see? The same thing they implied in 12 U.S.C. 401 and 412. When you go over to YouTube, you'll see my other videos that I posted recently, and you'll see where I talk about your credit. You got unlimited line of credit, and you learned that from Congressional Records, March 9, 1933. They told you you do not need gold to back their internal currency. What is internal currency? Internal currency is credit. It's credit. They gave you a corporate credit card and told you to protect it. You don't know what it actually do, but I know, because we see proof of it. We're not asking if your government is giving it to you. They are giving it to you. They are paying your bills. But you're not doing the right thing. You're not handling your business. So let's go back over to the definitions, right? Let's focus on escort. It says a corporation is a person, so I done showed you, right, who established a legal entity by filing article of incorporation with the Secretary of State, granting it certain legal powers, rights, privilege, and liabilities. An S corporation is an eligible domestic corporation that wants to avoid double taxation, wants to the shareholder and again to the corporation by electing the status using Form 2553, election by a small business corporation. See what it said? A corporation is a person or group of people. So we just went over the definition in 16 CFR 433.1 about this word person. Okay? Let me show you something. Watch what it says. A sole prop is one individual who owns a company that is not incorporated or registered with the state as a limited liability company, LLC. Sole proprietor may or may not have employees. Sole proprietor may or may not have kids. I hope y'all get it. Some of y'all gonna get it, and some of y'all ain't. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay? Now, I want you to pay attention. A sole proprietor is one individual. There go that word, individual. Right? Now watch this. A corporation is a person or group of people who establish a legal entity by filing article of incorporation with the state Secretary of State, granting it certain legal powers, right, privilege, and liability. Some of y'all gonna catch it and some of y'all ain't. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So if you still don't think the trust in a business exists, I don't know what else to tell you. Stop trying to fight what you don't understand. Okay? They gave you a credit card, right? To go with the corporation that they created for you, right? Look at this. I want y'all to also further on um uh um y'all track me for a minute. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Put all that to rest, man. Look, a lot of y'all keep going out there running around with these people talking about authenticating something on the federal and state level, authenticating something on the federal and state level, when they really in actuality don't know what the hell they're doing, right? Because nothing in the records and regulation tells you to do so, right? I don't know. Tell them to qualify where they get to do that with your certificate of live birth and all that. Tell them qualify these things to you. You see what I'm saying to you? That's why it's so crazy because nobody do what the people tell you to do. All right? There's nothing hidden if this is public information. This is public information. I am teaching you from a public uh, uh, platform in a public domain, right? Via the internet. Okay? So there's nothing hidden, right? They didn't hide nothing. It's just that people don't read. Banking is done on paper. So do your personal paper. Your personal paper got rights and privilege. You see what I'm saying to you? You, as the authorized agent of the person that's on paper, you, right? The paper you got your all cap name on there, right? That's your business, right? So you are a debtor to that business first. You see? Because everybody want a piece of that business. So everything that's issued, you are acting as an authorized representative. So when you see a lot of people don't understand, right? It's a difference between the word endorse and endorse. Endorse and endorse is two different things. Endorse and endorse is two different things. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, right? Matter of fact, let's go ahead right now and talk about it. To endorse something, right? Meaning to transfer rights over, meaning ownership, right? Right. That's what I mean. To endorse something, it means to stamp something. I'm gonna let that resonate with you. I hope that resonate with you. Okay? I really, really hope that resonate with you. Endorsement. N-I-N, right? That's what I'm talking about. The I-N means this, your autograph, your signature, right? That's what's authorizing them. That's what's granting them permission. Because you see, it went from you acting as a representative for your corporation, as an agent that transfer the rights, right? But it's to how you transfer the rights. Because you see, this is the thing where people fail to understand. And I see people struggle with it all the time. You see what I'm saying to you? It's a difference but when you put without recourse, because I was trying to educate a sister on this today, because she was talking about it, but I realized a lot of people keep struggling with this word without recourse. Understand what without recourse is. You are not accepting any liability on an instrument. That is different from UCC 1-308, which reserve all your inalienable rights or your regular rights, right, within the contract. You see what I'm saying to you? That without recourse is a restrictive form of endorsement, right? And that is only placed on security instruments. Okay? I hope y'all understand that. It is only placed on security instruments, not in contracts. Okay? People are mixing these things because they don't understand banking. Go fact check me. That's what you got to do. Go fact check me. Endorse. Endorsement is a form of signature. It's your signature for you transferring your rights to property. That's what grantors do. Grant. Grantors, right? You grant to people, right? Because of the IRS definition, it tells you you also have what? The right to repeal what you granted. What repeal mean? Rescind, right? Those are the words that come to your mind. Rescission. What did you give them? See, a lot of people fail to also realize in contracts, right, when there is money involved, right, there's a difference. A security agreement is not the same thing as a loan agreement. You need to look up these things, people. They gave you a security agreement, but why are you not asking for the loan agreement in your contract? All you got to do is chat GPT, what is a loan agreement? And then, what is a security agreement? You see, the loan agreement is going to outline the framework or the cash that was given to you. You see? The security agreement gonna outline the proprietary interest that you're gonna have from the proceed to the contract that's gonna be invested on the market. You see the difference? So these are the things that you got to know. Okay? So when you go into a contract and you see uh when you're financing something, when there's a percentage sign, that is income to you. That is money all back to you. But you got to know that. Everything first transact by way of truth in lending and regulation Z. That's why those regulations must be followed. Because any ingredients in those regulations violate the safeguard and due process of the consumer. So you really got to understand contract. It is a learning process. Okay? So let's look at Minnesota Rule 220 real quick. Okay? Um, it says the registrar of title is authorized to receive for registration of memorial upon any outstanding certificate of title, an official birth certificate, official certificate pertaining to a registered owner, naming said certificate of title, showing the date of birth of said registered owner, provided there is attached to said birth certificate an affidavit of an affiant who state that he or she, right, is familiar with the facts recited, stating that the party naming said birth certificate is the same party as one of the owners named in said certificate of title, and that thereafter the registrar of title shall treat said registered owner as having attained the age of majority at a date 18 years after the date of birth shown by said certificate. So the certificate is called a certificate of title. All right? It said the registrar of title is authorized to receive. It didn't say the state of New York. It didn't say the state of Kentucky. It didn't say the state of Illinois, the state of Florida. It said the registrar. Follow the rules, people. It's a difference. Everybody got to register in their local state and their municipality. They tell you what to do. It's not the law that don't work, it's people that don't work. It says the registrar authorized to receive for registration of memorial upon any outstanding. Outstanding, that means they haven't been claimed. It haven't been claimed. But you are one of these said owners. Let's not forget that. You are still one of the said owners. Because you see the word "I" in school, they make you recognize it as a singular form. But I'm here to tell you, it is pluralized. It depends on the context in which it is used. Because at the very top part, it said they wanted the registered owner name and said certificate of title showing the date of birth of said registered owner. Only one person in there got a birth date, as they want to call, right? And that's you. It didn't say nothing about no certificate of live birth. It didn't tell you that. Yeah, y'all drop some flames in the chat if y'all catching what I'm putting down, man. Talk to me. Drop some flames in the chat if y'all catching what I'm putting down, man. Okay? So, we know that they created this account for you. They created this for you, right? So, we're going to go over to 42 USC 408. Let me tell y'all something. You see when y'all go in these sections, right? Y'all need to learn how to go use this previous and next button. You need to click this and go all the way back till you can't go back no more, and you go forward all the way till you can't go forward no more to make sense of these sections because they are very important, okay? Especially when you're studying from Cornell, which is why I like studying from Cornell, and I have my students in there study for Cornell, okay? Because you're going to be able to understand things a lot better, all right? You're not allowing yourself to understand, all right? So, you know, you got to afford yourself time to get to know something. So, look, let me show you something. They make reference to this, right? In the section. Let's look at what it says. Any individual or entity convicted of a felony under this section or under section 1383AB of this title may not be certified as a payee. What is a payee? somebody that's in receive of funds. Okay? That is a payee, not a payer. A payer is one who distributes the funds. Okay? Understand that. Under section 45J of this title, for the purpose of subsection A7, the term social security number and social security account number means such numbers as are assigned by the commissioner, right? Commissioner of Social Security under section 45C2 of this title, whether or not in actual use such number are called Social Security number. Alright? So there you go. Now you got a corporation with an account number. Here's the thing about this account number, right? It don't function the way certain people think it do. Which it do, but it don't. Because first of all, you got to first understand that, okay, when you create an account, right, you got to put something in it, right? You got to put something in it, all right? You got to put something in it, all right? When you create an account, you got to put something in it. I hope y'all following me. I hope y'all tracking me. You got to put something in it, right? So there was no number. There's nothing in there until you put something in it. So what I'm telling you is, you don't got millions and millions of dollars sitting in the account, right? Uh-uh. That's true in part. That's all I'm going to say. That's true in part. What I'm going to tell you is, you got the unlimited line of credit because I just told you, if you go look at congressional records March 9th, 1933, and read the no-go section, right? It tells you, under the new law, the money has been given to the banks in return for government obligations. What are government obligations? 18 U.S.C. 8 defines what government obligations are. Okay? The Federal Reserve Act, Section 16, Paragraph 2, also define what the United States obligations are. Okay? These are the things that you got to know. All right? Federal Reserve Act, Congressional Records, March 1933, told you the different forms of money. Notes, draft, bill of exchange, bankers' acceptances, traders' acceptances. Okay? Here's the problem. What they fail to tell you is, there's no such thing as bill of exchange. Watch this. United Nations Commission on International Trade Law. United Nations Convention on International Bill of Exchange and International Promissory Notes. That ain't what I said, right? That ain't what I said. I don't think they hear me. That ain't what I said, right? So I'm gonna qualify my shit because I don't know what they talking about right here, right? So people talk. So I'm gonna show you, right? What does it say? International money order. Ain't no such thing as a money order. You see that? Look at what it said too. Not valid for more than $1,500. You see that? 1,500 in parentheses. This is why the four corner rule, this don't matter. Because you see, that's $1. Make it make sense. How could something that's worth $1 worth 1,500? Right? Pay attention. Right? Boom. That one there was $4. Right? How about this? Part two. Right? International money order. That's for $2. Right? Look at it. It doesn't matter. It still cancels out to $1,500. You see that? Pay attention, man. Come on now. Stop listening to these people out here. The Bill of Exchange Act is the incorporated act within inside the trust frame of the law. Just like people got to adopt the UCC, the UCC fall under international law. See, when you put the International Bill of Exchange, it come under international trade laws because it's traded. Because it's traded. So it's not me, it's not my opinion. Okay? It's not my opinion. So one got to learn to follow the rules. You are contracting corporation with corporation, and you are acting as the the agent for your corporation. So you got to know how to run that business. You got the money. But you letting them get away with your securities. You got to come to terms to understand this for what it was created for. Because you got to understand. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. So I hear people tell you, do you understand there is multiple form of endorsement? And I done told you the endorsement, right? The endorsement will be me signing right here. You see? That's an endorsement. So I'm transferring the rights. I'm authorizing. This is an endorsement. Okay? That's an endorsement. That's one of the form of endorsement. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. See, TikTok wanna mess with me already. All right, TikTok, I'm gonna cool it down. I'm gonna cool it down, TikTok. I'm gonna cool it down. Hey, some of y'all send the fire truck through, man. TikTok said I gotta cool it down. Right? So let me show you how else the credit derived from you. Right? We're gonna go to my fact. Let's go back to the definition section real quick. Okay? Creditor. A person. I want y'all to follow me. Track me now. Track me now, family. Alright, watch. Creditor. A person who in the ordinary course of business, right, lends, purchase money or finances the sale of goods or services to consumers on a deferred payment basis. Services to consumers on a deferred payment basis. I want you to hold on to that. Okay? I want you to hold on to that. So we're going to go right over here. Go look at the word credit card, right? The term credit card means any card, plate, coupon book, or other credit devices existing for the purpose of obtaining money, going to the ATM, property, going to swipe my debit card on my Capital One. See, there are hybrid credit cards, right? Because they are connected to your SS. So with these cards, when they supply you credit, this intermediary, they got funded with your credit, the internal currency. So this is digital asset. You see what I'm saying to you? These are digital securities. You see? Because the surety for all the notes you issue is your credit, your unlimited line of credit. That's why when you create the instrument, your unlimited line of credit is the security for it. But because you were never taught banking, nobody never show you how to, handle your business. Okay? So all y'all that's new to my page, like, subscribe, follow my TikTok, Richard Madison, my YouTube, Richard Madison 805. Okay, Richard Madison 805 at YouTube, and as you know, on my TikTok, you see it. Okay, go over to my YouTube page. This recording will be over there sometime tomorrow or the day after. Go over there for the last um couple of posts, my recent posts. Just learn. Just learn. You see what I'm saying to you? Or you can sign up for my class. All right? For people that's on YouTube, that's following my videos, that are running into my video on YouTube, follow me at Forever8701 on TikTok, if TikTok still exists. Okay? So people go over my YouTube page, like and subscribe over there. Subscribe and send the bell for when you know when I make a post. Okay? Because a lot of y'all need to understand this. This is something you should have been living. This is not a secret. You just got to learn how to do business. Name a number for serious inquiries for people that want to sign up for class. Learn how to control your business, right? You are an unincorporated business by the definitions that I done went through in the IRS section. You are an unincorporated corporation because a corporation is required to register with the state with an article. You are not that kind of corporation. Now I'll tell you, whatever they created for themselves, they created for you too. So you're going to learn to use it or don't use it at all. Right? Let me show you something. So you can stop with the foolishness out here, man. Assignment, assigning employee identification number, EIN, right? EIN. Pay attention. They tell you what to do, right? Tell you what to do. What to scroll. Pay attention. The date of death check only applies to the responsible party for the entity type shown below. Look what it says. The date of first. Y'all ain't hearing me. I hope y'all getting me. I hope y'all feeling my heartbeat. Okay? Look, remember that word conservatorship? Right. Rhymes with guardianship, right? One and the same. Pay attention. Right? Watch. Prefix. Just like your social. Right? Campus. Remember that word? Campus. Right? EIN prefix are just like your social prefix. Okay? Pay attention. Alright? Okay, small business? I'm going to take you somewhere. Let me show you something because I want to put some of these foolishness to rest. Let's get this together. Right? You are the U-bot. Okay? That's you. Pay attention. That's you. That's you. That's you. Bomb. Bomb. You see it? Uniform. Right? Look what it said. Grantor, owner, custodian, or trustor may indicate homage. Let me tell you something. Pay attention. Indicate homage or Mennonites, right? As the reason for not supplying an SSN or ITIN. So whether or not you choose it doesn't mean this is not happening. Pay attention. An infant is the decedent. An infant is the decedent, right? An infant is the beneficiary, right? Of an estate or grantor, owner, custodian, or trustor of a trust. Guardianship, receivership, or custodianship that has yet to receive an SSN. So whether or not you gotta understand it was here before you got here. Before you even got the SSN, it was already here, waiting for the attachment of an SSN. I don't think you hear me. Y'all drop some flames in the chat, man. They tripping out here, man. Huh? They don't tell you want understand owners. I mean, what else y'all want? You want to run your own business? You got an unlimited amount of credit. So what's there to repair? What credit is there to repair? Learn to run your business. Learn to run your business that they created for you. You can't manage the first trust they created for you. What makes you think you qualify to manage the next one? What makes you think you qualify to manage your LLC when you can't manage what they already gave you? Come on, brothers and sisters, wake up, man. And for you, for those of y'all, let me refinish this, right? Interesting. I done saw something that's a while ago, but I need to investigate it. But yeah, I need to come back. um, so these are the things that you gotta know. Okay, a part of me wanted to get into the right to travel, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna get into that probably tomorrow on the right to travel. So let's follow the storyline. You know, some of y'all just need to really sit down and take the time, right? Look what it says. And you must know this is a domestic trust they created for you. Look, it said there will be rare occasions where the grantor, owner, or truster of a domestic trust forward slash estate entity type will not have an SSN or ITIN. In these cases, secure the SSN forward slash ITIN or EIN of the party responsible for physically filing the 1041 and input it onto CCE sign, the electronic sign, as the cross reference TIN following are some instances of when this may occur. They tell you what to do. They tell you whether you got a EIN, a social, or an ITIN, you are still going to be classified as a trust or a state. Okay? No matter what, you're still going to be looked upon as a business. Point blank, period. Ain't no way around it. So stop following people with the foolishness. Look, and I hope this reach a lot of y'all with a level of understanding. When it comes to these passports, stop buying these passports from these gurus. You will not be able to leave the country on them passports. I'm telling you. Ain't none of them passports these wannabe gurus out here trying to sell you is recognized A, by the UN, B, by the Department of State. Please stop wasting your money to purchase these things. Tell them fly out on it and come back. Because let me show you something. I don't know how many of y'all took a flight recently, or how many of y'all are familiar with the Real ID Act. Notice what I said. The Real, REAL, right? ID Act, right? Now, TSA is now mandated even your driver's license. If it don't got the star on it, you won't be able to fly. You heard what I said? If you don't have the star on your driver's license to fall within the scope of the Real ID Act, you will not be able to travel domestically. I'm telling you. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. I done seen people got turned away from their flight because of that. Okay? Sometimes they might be nice enough to say, hey, I'm going to give you a pass, but fill out this paperwork right here. But they're going to pass it on and put it in the system. So if you do it again, you already know you ain't getting on because I already got it in the system that they notified you. That's why they tell you do the paperwork. Okay? Telling you. People, do not waste your money on these people foolishness. Okay? Don't do it. It's not gonna get you nowhere. Let me tell you something. This is an international driving permit. Okay? International motor traffic. You see that? This is a legitimate document. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you where to get it from. Right? You wouldn't even believe it. You go to the AAA office. See it? See it? Now, you see how much registration you got to go through? So the AAA, yeah, the AAA office, the tow company, yes. Unfortunately, people, yeah, you know, you got to give them your a passport picture. You got to go to them with two passport size pictures. You come out with it the same day, right? Judging that you got an active driver's license, they're gonna tell you. You feel me? So you'll get to come out with it the same day. So I say that to say this, right? Stop buying these documents from these people. What else I'll show you? That goes to tell you that whether or not DMV give you this ID, obtaining an international permit ain't no different than moving from one private agency to another private agency. Do you understand? I see a lot of my research because you got a lot of these people out in the hallway, you know, out in the hallway that's gonna be selling my information here on live. But I just put this out here, you know. I just put it out here so I can let y'all know this is the real deal over here. All right, be careful. All right, I know a lot of y'all gurus stay out there in my live. I see some of y'all reposts like y'all done discovered some shit, but we already know y'all been out here trolling, right? That's all right as long as you learning something. Spread the truth, you know. We all know what been out here. What I talk about, nobody talk about. Nobody want to talk about it because nobody understand business. So you can't understand the contract that you get into to begin with. How is you filing tax document and you don't even know your position? I just have to show you earlier in this video that you are operating a trust. You got to slow it down. I've never seen the bank chase the army truck. Y'all got to stop that, man. Let me show y'all something. Do you know when I gave TSA this one time I was traveling domestically, right? They wouldn't even let me pass with it, even though it's a legitimate document, because he didn't know his job. They said, we never seen it before. That's what they said. But does it change the fact that it's a valid identification? No, it doesn't. You see that? Then when you gotta understand when it comes to, let me show you something, man. Let's put a lot of this shit to rest. I'm just tired. Okay, I'm tired. Hold on. How many of y'all in here got a passport? Drop a one. I want you to pay attention. Okay? Don't get your if you're working on getting your passport, don't get your passport yet. But if you already got your passport, there's still a remedy for you. Okay? It's not in vain. Okay? Because people get this thing misconstrued all the time. Alright? Pay attention. I want you to open your passport book, right? I want you to understand this. Stars in your passport does not matter. Whether you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 stars. Let me tell you something. If you hold this face up under the light a certain way, you're going to see the stars running through your book. Okay? On this. That's how it's created. Alright? Don't buy into that foolishness. Alright? Don't buy into that foolishness that they're selling you out here. Stop that foolishness. Alright? Pay attention. Alright? It says, now look. Right? Let's read together, family. You see it? Now all y'all can see it. Right? It says the Secretary of State of the United States of America hereby request all whom it may concern to permit the citizen / national of the United States named herein to pass without delay or hindrance, and in case of need to give all lawful aid and protection. You see that? There's no discrepancy. That is your diplomatic status. It said citizen / national. Okay? That's hybrid representation. The either or, whichever you classify yourself as the time. You see, it said to whom it may concern. It didn't say it was only for Jamaica. It was only for Canada. This said to whom it may concern. That means who come in contact with me at that time. That's what that means. Your government gave you your document. Okay? You already got a diplomatic passport for your incorporation, for your corporation. Okay? You get to travel as your on behalf of your corporation. You understand? You get to be the authorized representative as one of the said owners in accordance to Minnesota Rule 220 of your said corporation. You see it? Because the natural person is the only person that made the application for the passport. Passports are only issued to nationals. Okay? It's all kinds of nationals. You got state nationals. You got county and township nationals. You get what I'm saying to you? It's all about classification. There's no status to correct. You already did it by virtue by way of the application. A contractual lien. You know, a contractual contract. Look what it says. Business operational date, Form SS4, line 11. Come on, man. Your business. Your business. They gave it to you, B. You're gonna learn to run it or don't learn to run it. Right? But the IRS is here and they're my best friend. They're my best friend. Okay? Because I don't think y'all really understanding. I don't think y'all really understanding. Let me further on get you to highlight this chart, man. Let me show y'all something how to read something, man. Look, it says sole prop. It said 9A SSN, right? It said of the owner estate, the decedent. What it say? 9A. 9A. Pay attention. Trust. 9A. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all ain't hear me. Hey, y'all drop some flames in the chat for me, man. But y'all know, y'all gotta study. Y'all really gotta study. Stop letting these people out here taking y'all for a joke, man. All right, y'all want to come study with me? Name a number in the DM. Serious inquiries only. Okay. Okay. Serious inquiries only. Do not let my class be about just finance for you. Okay, because that's gonna come. Trust me, that's gonna come. All right. It's a lot to learn, but I never seen a bank chase the armored truck. That's a lot to learn. Sometimes good things come to those who wait. So if you don't fall back and just let things play out, let things run its course because these things don't change. Look, whether you study today, tomorrow, the day after, you are still liable to do this. You got a duty to do this. So it's still gonna be waiting for you. Whether 20 years from now, okay? But look at how much time you have done wasted from 20 years from now. Okay? Right. And look at how much you could have obtained by that time. I'm a consumer credit coach, international banking coach, forever, forever 701. You can follow me here on TikTok, or you can follow me also on my YouTube channel. Okay, go over there, watch videos, like and subscribe. A replay of this will be available over there. Okay? Peace and love to all y'all. Shalom. If you want to reach out to me and you met me, you see my video on YouTube, reach out to me via TikTok, DM. Alright? Peace.